Alright, so this morning I woke up and I checked my phone. I go to my notifications on YouTube and I go to see if I got any comments on my latest video. Try to respond to the comments. And what do I see in there? I see every Nintendo YouTuber I'm subscribed to making a video on Nintendo Switch 2. That's right, if you didn't know, this morning the Nintendo Switch 2 was announced. And in the trailer that the Nintendo Switch 2 we got our first footage of Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart 10 or whatever it's going to be called. It's been a long time since we got a brand new Mario Kart. It's been years. It's been 11 years since we got 8. Now, if you count 8 Deluxe by itself, then it's been about 8 years. And then if you count the Booster Course Pass, well, then it's only been a modest 3 years. Well, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, I don't know, depending on how you count it. But let's just count Mario Kart 8 all as one game. This is crazy, guys. It's been 11 years. Do you know how crazy this is? Like, this is insane. First of all, we got the Switch 2 before GTA 6. That's kind of massive to me. And then we also got Mario Kart 9. Like, we've been waiting for this game for a long time. You have no idea all the, Mario Kart 9 leaks, Mario Kart 9 rumors, Mario Kart 9 predictions. All these Nintendo YouTubers were making these videos, but yet now we actually have the game announced. And same with the Switch 2 as well. Like, I'm not trying to downplay the Switch 2, I'm just talking about Mario Kart. Like, I'm probably going to make a video just on the Switch 2. I make Mario Kart content, okay? I'm still a Mario Kart player, but I'm probably going to make a video on the Switch 2 tomorrow just about the console itself. We've been waiting a long time, 8 years since it came out, but I'd say we've been waiting for probably about maybe 3 years that we probably could have got the Switch 2. I mean, like, people say, oh, we've been waiting 8 years, but are we waiting for Switch 3 right now? No, we're not. But we're gonna say, oh, we've been waiting for 8 years, and 8 years when Switch 3 gets announced. Now, personally, I'm gonna be old and an unk when that happens, so I don't really care, but like, still, this is just insane though. Let's think for a second.
Wait.
Think for a second about Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Man, that game took us through so much. Like, think about it. 2014, brand new Mario Kart. It'd only been 3 years since Mario Kart 7. We get a brand new, less than 3 years actually. It was at the end of 2011, beginning of 2014. So we get a brand new Mario Kart in 2014. Things are hyped. People are pumped. It's the new Mario Kart, right? And you know what? The Wii U was a flop. It was a fail. It was terrible, okay? So the game only got 8 million sales, which, considering this system itself sold only 13 million, that's insane. Like, that thing sold more than half of the units of the system. That's a lot. And then there was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. We got that first look at Switch reveal trailer. And you see those two guys with their little Joy-Con and like a little car. Pans to the actual screen of the Switch, and it's Mario Kart 8, except with 2 item boxes. People are confused. Is it the new game? Is it the same game? Is it a remake? Is it like, what is it? Anyway, it ended up being a deluxe version, a remake, a port, a remaster, however you want to say it. I guess it's not really a remaster because the graphics were the same, but still, it came with all the DLC, plus battle tracks, plus some more characters and stuff. It was just an overall good experience. Plus, we got ultra mini turbos and double item boxes, which completely shifted the way the game works. Physics in the game were changed a little bit, combos were different. We got essentially what would have happened if Mario Kart 8 was originally released in 2017. Anyway, fast forward, 5 years until 2022, and we get the Booster Course Pass announced. This was just after I got 8 Deluxe on the Switch. I got it in December of 2021. I had 8 on the Wii U before that, but still, this was just when I got it, and then the Booster Course is announced for only like $25, and we're doubling the game's course content and eventually adding characters, even though that wasn't announced at like the announcement of the Booster Course Pass. That's massive. That's actually massive, We got like double the content of the game. That's pretty insane. So I think at that point we realized, okay, it's going to be a few years until we get the next Mario Kart game. I think that's also kind of when people kind of gave up hope for the Switch. Like, the Switch is an old console. It's almost dead. It's almost done. We're done with the Switch. No new Mario Kart. No new flagship big games. We did get Mario Wonder after that, which is kind of strange. But anyway, but still, Mario Kart 8 lasted us what is now 11 years, but at the end of the Booster Course Pass, it was almost 10 years. This game has done a lot. Think about it. Mario Kart 8, when Mario Kart Wii was like the thing, Mario Kart 7 never really caught on as the big game. Think about all the YouTubers that kind of rose up in Mario Kart 8. We got RTat120, JP Givner, Shortcat, all these YouTubers that rose up at different points during the Mario Kart 8 sort of scene. We even got me, who's the best YouTuber of all time, rising up near the very end of the Mario Kart 8 space. But you know what? I think I'm gonna be remembered for my Mario Kart 9 content. I think that's what I'm gonna be seen as. I think that's my channel is going to be seen by most people as a Mario Kart 9 channel. So I'm not that big compared to what I'm gonna end up being. I'm gonna be remembered for my Mario Kart 9 content once that game comes out. This is kind of wild. Here's the thing, is we don't know much about Mario Kart 9 yet either. We only got a few select snippets of gameplay. There's not that much to go off of, and there's not much more you can do with Mario Kart that I can think of. Mario Kart Wii introduced bikes. Mario Kart 7 had gliding sections, underwater sections. Mario Kart 8 added anti-gravity and sort of almost polished that Mario Kart 7 formula. Mario Kart 8 was really just if you took Mario Kart 7 and then just made it better. You know, Mario Kart 7 was like the beta version of Mario Kart 8. Super great game. Came out decently recent. You can go watch that video right now. I love Mario Kart 7. It was my favorite at one point. But no, Mario Kart 8, it's crazy. Like, bro, that game is, it's still massive. Yeah, no, massive. And I'm not joking. The game is actually huge still. Like, considering 11 years after launch, and yes, we've gotten updates, yes, we've gotten stuff, but the graphics are generally still the same. We're essentially running it off of, like, a 2015 tablet right here, guys. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy is that low taper fade, like, meme is, dude, it is still massive.
And the fact that that game looks pretty good, too. That's just a big feat, you know? Mario Kart 8, it's a big game. It's honestly, we haven't seen anything like it before, and we're probably never gonna see anything like it again. I feel like it almost belongs in GTA 6 status. In fact, GTA 6 and Mario Kart 8 were essentially 7 months apart, so we got less than a year in between them. We are literally in an almost GTA 6 situation with Mario Kart 8. I don't know, guys. This is just surreal to me that we actually have Switch 2 and Mario Kart 9 at once. I remember last year in early 2024, we were thinking, okay, March sort of announcement, you know, we have the summer for hyping up, you know, advertisements, commercials, really getting us going, and then a late 2024 release. That didn't happen. And in that time, people were saying, oh yeah, it's going to launch with 3D Mario. And then Mario Kart 9 is going to be a 2025, probably late 2025, early 2026 title. I was kind of like, okay, then I don't have to spend as much money. Maybe I don't have to get the launch game up first. I can just get the Switch 2 and play Mario Kart 8 on it. But I'm actually really excited about this. I'm actually insanely excited about this. Mario Kart 8 was here when Gen Alpha was only 4 years old. And then now we're into Gen Beta, you know? It took us from that sort of Obama era to that first Trump era to that COVID Biden era and now to the second Trump era. Like, bro, how many presidents have been in office? That's a lot of presidents in office for one Mario Kart game. We've never had to wait this long. Right here, I'm sorry to keep bringing it up on screen, but this is the longest lasting console of all time in days. The Switch, literally broke the record of the Famicom for the longest lasting Nintendo console. Also, like, if you think about it, Super Mario Kart to Mario Kart 64, that was, I believe, 6 years? Wait, when did... No, it came out... That was 4 years. It came out in 1992 to 1996. Then the next game was in 2001, I believe. 1996, 2001, that's 5 years. Then the next one was 2003. 2001, 2003, that's 2 years. 2003, 2005, Mario Kart DS. That was 3 years as well. 2005, 2008, another 3 years, Mario Kart Wii. Then we got Mario Kart 7, 2011, that's 3 years. Mario Kart 7 to Mario Kart 8, 2011, 2014, that's roughly 3 years. Like I said, a little less than 3 years, more like 2 years almost. If you were to count Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, then it would end up being 3 years in between those, and then in between Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the Booster Course Pass, if you count that as its own game, then that's 5 years. So, you know, technically nothing crazy if you split it up like that, but essentially it's one game that just got a bunch of updates. If we were to take all of Mario Kart 8 for those 11 years, how many Mario Karts could we have had in that time? We've had 3 whole brand new Mario Karts in the time that we only had 1. Only 1. That's insane. Now we're here. At the end, we are at Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart 8 is over. Crazy to think that, like, one game can go from being on the worst selling Nintendo system of all time. Terrible failure. In fact, in modern consoles, I don't think there's been a worse selling modern mainstream console. Go from being on that system to being the 5th best selling video game of all time, I think. And that's only including 8 Deluxe. I don't think that's even including 8. So yeah, goodbye to Mario Kart 8.